What's up, Tommies? Hey, so I'm getting into breaking down team play, and it's a long journey, but I'm going to show you a little bit about what I enjoy and see if this connects with you. So we're watching Inter versus AC Milan, and you can watch any game, but
what a sign.
I just want to go over like the movements. Okay, so inside midfielder plays it here to the winger, right? Winger's going to come back, which is what? Drawing out that defensive back. Now that player that passed it is headed for an underlap here, right? And then he makes that triangle. Okay, we switch play.
Chance to run at Calabria. His ball in.
Obviously.
Mignon prevents a corner.
And they go for a cross. Okay, so we'll look at AC Milan's build out now.
Recent matches and
I find this stuff interesting.
Milan were frustrated here against Juventus just prior to the international break. A goalless draw.
Trying to understand how the game operated and how the
the
professionals were moving and
not a
playing off
single
each other.
shot on target.
So I think that's why this is my
then went
interest
and made a
now.
splash in the January transfer window.
I am
brought in
so far
Dusan
from
Vlahovic,
understanding the complexities
joint
of
top
the
scorer in
game
the league.
and
Inzaghi has included
the
Juventus and
tactical
Atalanta.
understanding of these
Title
players at a world-class level.
Salamakas giving chase and winning it back.
But I hope that maybe you guys might find an interest in learn at a younger age. Okay, now look at so they won the ball.
Challenges. Salamakas giving chase and winning it back. Çalhanoğlu there to pick up the pieces.
They play the ball back. Now, notice that AC Milan is pressing hard to win it back. So you're starting to see this kind of understanding that there's a period of pressing happening
Cleared away by
after
Perisic.
the transitions. Okay. Now this player,
last touch of
the only way to get out of that one, right? They play it out of pressure, right? Would be to take that touch where, right? Obviously, because he's got pressure from behind. Something we've talked about behind in the past at St. Thomas is like that back pressure here, right? Now he can't take that touch into the middle. But if you are a winger, right, understand if there's not back pressure there, where can this player go? He could go back, right? And without this player here, he would have had all of this space to drive into, right? And then he probably would have been able to combine off the 9, right? And then drive into this space and create potentially a nice
last touch
counter,
appeared to come off
right?
Ismail
Because
Benacer.
there
It
was
is
that back pressure,
and it's a throw.
that wasn't possible. That
Very
2v1, the front and back,
It's perfect
the
time to play a
you could
dart
call it,
because
right?
these 2 weeks
the sandwich on the,
the
person with
pitch
the ball.
has been AC Milan and Inter both together with the Milan County.
We'll
They
do maybe
worked
another
on the
minute or
part
so.
has been
I don't know if this
so
is boring
dark
or
because
interesting
these
to
2
you guys,
weeks
but
the
look
pitch
at that touch.
has been
That's simply amazing, right?
AC Milan and
So
Inter both together with
I
the
watch over and over, right? Okay, did you see that guy? He scanned 1, 2,
Milan
3, maybe
County.
even
They
4 times
worked
before
on the
4,
part
5, 6. 6 times it took him to understand his relationship to that pocket, right? 6 times this guy scanned, right? And then he understood that he didn't have pressure, right, coming from this way. So he could
used
turn
for 4
here,
or 5 matches
play
in,
out.
in 1 week, almost 10 days.
Okay, they play into the 9. Okay, we talk about this all the time, right? But obviously, I am learning how to
On the part
be
that's
a
been
teacher,
so
I don't
used for 4
always
or 5
communicate things effectively. So I remember, I don't know if you guys remember, saying, hey, when we play
matches
it
in the
forward, then we go
1
back,
week
right?
almost.
So they hit the 9, right? And the 9 is just simply there to drop it into the 10 or the 8 or the 6 or whoever it might be in the
10
relationship,
days.
or
Now
the
looks
winger,
perfect.
whoever's behind.
And it's a joy
right?
because both teams love to
Okay.
play football on the deck.
So these are patterns that
Indeed,
are universal in soccer at a high level, and it's this dance, a choreographed dance with certain patterns that you see over and over and over again that
and it
you
has
have
got
to
a lot of
follow
wear and tear because these two sides
in
have been
order
playing on
to
it plenty, both with home ties in the Coppa Italia
play
last 16.
a
They'll both be at home
I don't know,
next week.
professional style of play,
against Roma, Milan against
a
Lazio.
higher
We could yet
quality
see
standard of soccer, right? Possession is a big part of that.
Italia
And then
semi-finals.
each team has their
Super
own
Cup was played here too, so
propositions and understanding.
it's been a busy year
behind this,
for the playing surface
right?
of San
Like that
Siro.
ball right there,
calmly done under
that's
pressure
something
from
that you don't want to
Olivier
play
Giroud.
by every single time you get
Certainly
pressure,
raised
otherwise
eyebrows
this
as
guy's
well.
going to get
The
gassed,
state of the San Siro
right?
pitch.
You won't have possession. Now look at that press
that
right
was
there.
one of the reasons Inter struggled from Olivier Giroud.
That press,
Certainly
everything
raised
has
eyebrows
a
as well.
cause
The
and
state
effect,
of the
right? So if you press hard like that, right? So right now, they've added a 4v3. They've actually overloaded their press, right? So 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 AC, 3, maybe 4 if you can include the goalkeeper. So that means they find the gap out. I bet he's going to go backwards, right? He goes backwards. Oh, interesting. Okay, so in futsal, I talk a lot about this, and you might find this interesting in soccer too. And maybe this is obvious to you guys. Maybe I'm not talking to guys that are not thinking about this stuff. But watch that. Okay, so when they play through, watch the guy who plays it. Okay, I call it playing myself in. Right, playing off of the pivot, playing off of the forward. Right, watch him take off, and guess who doesn't track, and guess who almost gets that ball back here. Okay, I'll show you one more time. Okay, so you got the ball here. He sprints. Okay, that guy's not tracking. Right, so if that ball would have went into him here, okay, all of a sudden, that would have created a 2v1 on this player. Right, since it went into this guy. Now, same concept, right? Maybe now they're trying to hit this 9, if there's a 9 here, right? And then this guy is trying to get underneath it.
The state of the
But there was no 9 there, so his only option was to try to hit that long ball down the wing to this guy. Okay? I think I'm going to leave it like that. I mean, that's probably a 5-10 minute video already of me talking. I hope it wasn't boring. If you want to do me a favor, give me feedback if this made sense, if this was helpful, interesting in any way, or just obvious and you already know this stuff, right? So I hope to do more of this. This is my interest, and this is actually something that I do with a lot of the youth soccer players that I work with. And I hope to grow in this area. And if this is a calling of yours, or this speaks to you, or this is something that you enjoy learning, let me know so that we can discuss more of this and grow in this area. All right. We'll see you, everyone.